Guys, gals, fellow gender non-conforming pals, welcome back. I'm C28. And I'm late. I know, I should have posted this yesterday. It's fine. I got to it. I needed to sleep. So yeah, just finished the first week. Correction. Second week. Time goes by so fast at Full Sail. The second week of recording principles. That's what we go over. Overall, second week, we're going over a lot of how you patch in different effects into your mixing console, how you use these different systems. We went over how to utilize the patch bay, how to utilize sends, buses. We went over two types of effects. We went over dynamic effects. We went over time-based effects. Difference is fairly straightforward. A dynamic effect is going to affect your amplitude. So something simple like gain, which makes you louder or makes you a little bit softer. Of course, that's a manual gain. Versus something like reverb, where you're now affecting the time at which something comes in. EQing actually is an example of a dynamic effect because it's only affecting the amplitude of your frequencies. It's not time-based, even though it is affecting the amount of the frequency of it. You're still just affecting the amplitude. So it is a dynamic effect. So yeah, lots of patching, signal flow, whatnot. So myself being a modular synthesist, quite familiar with that stuff. Let's get this, come on, be gone. We're gonna have our green wire friend here in frame for the rest of the video now, so that's fun. I'm trying to think what else to talk about. We really didn't go over a whole lot other than gaining muscle memory and just understanding how things work within the signal flow of your console. So yeah, I guess a lot of lab was really just like, we had our lab instructor show off, hey, this is how you're gonna patch in reverb, this is how you're gonna patch in delay, this is how you're gonna apply it to different areas. So basically you'd start with your channel strip, and then from the channel strip, you're going to, there's so many things, I'm trying to think the easiest way to explain it, because there's so much stuff you have to do, but it's like, it's straightforward, because I know what it is. It's just like 8 different things. You go to your patch bay. It's a big matrix of plug-in ports for all your little patch cables, and you patch out from your channels into whatever module you want, and then you gotta patch that back into your channel if you're gonna do a dynamic effect. Otherwise, you can plug it out from an auxiliary, then into that, and then into a, you'll take 2 stereo signals out. So you put just one left signal in, and then you'll take a left and right out with an additional one. We got 2 wires now, we're getting fancy. 2 wires, and you'll plug that back into your stereo output. And then on the console is where you mess with it, as opposed to where you're just overriding it on a dynamic effect, where you just override the signal. Not the case. With your time-based effects, you're going to just add another variant of it that will be altered in time, or several variants on the same new strip. And learning how and why to use that in a DAW as well, digital audio workstation, not just the analog audio workstation of a mixing console. It's just strange that there's, I think the number one thing I've learned from Full Sail is that they're really good at teaching. Like that seems strange to say, but like I understand this information, but for some reason I can't convey it, if that makes sense. So if you ask me to put like 3 time-based processors on, and then correctly gate something and then EQ it correctly, I could do it no problem. If you ask me to explain it to someone without being there in front of the thing, I'm lost. I can't do it. I have to see the thing. I suppose the same is true with my modular synth here, is that like I know how to do everything, but if I can't see it, I don't know what to do. So perhaps I'll have to buy a mixing console. A good 20k drop. Upwards of, 2 mil. Honestly, that's a lie. It could be way more than 2 mil. Yeah, I don't know what else to talk about, really. Sincerely, I'm lost. But week 2, I could have just summed it all up by saying we did time-based processing, we did dynamic processing, and that's it. But we learned about how they work, why they work, how to patch them, why to use them. Next week, I don't know what we're doing. I'm excited. I knew what was coming every single week until next week. I don't know what's happening next week, so we'll see. No hints given to us. I'm still very tired, but I need to post a video, as promised. So, you all take care of yourself, God bless, and I'll see you back Monday. See you.